In this video, we're going to talk about converting between rational exponents and radical expressions. Now, a rational exponent, this word rational really just means fractional. If the exponent's a fraction, we call it a rational exponent. A radical expression is when we have a radical bar in the expression. We want to be able to convert between these two things. We're first going to look at going from rational exponents, okay, when we have fractional exponents, and writing these as radical expressions. So if I want to know what x to the 1/8 is equal to as a radical expression, the thing to remember is the top number is the power and the bottom number is the root of the exponent. So this is the same thing as taking x to the first power, or x to the 1, and then we are taking the 8th root of that. Okay, so the 8th root of x would be our answer. Now, you could technically also write this another way. You could write this as the 8th root of x, all taken to the first power. We know, though, that taking something to the first power really doesn't do anything, so we're really going to get the 8th root of x as our answer. Okay? Let's look at another example of this. Here I have x to the 4/9. All right, the top number's my power, the 9's my root. So once again, I can write this two different ways. The first way is I can take x to the 4th, okay, because I have the 4th power, and I'm taking the 9th root of it. Okay, the bottom number's my root, the top number's my power. I can also rewrite this as x to the 9th root, okay, because my root is 9, and I can raise that to the 4th power. It doesn't matter if the power is on the inside underneath the radical or if the power is on the outside of the radical. As long as the 4 is my power and the 9 is my root, my expression's okay. Either one of these can be my answer. Okay? Now, we're going to look at two examples of going the opposite way. So here I have two radical expressions. I want to know what would these look like if they were rational exponents. Well, my base is an a, so I know the base of the exponent is going to be an a. My power on the a is 3, so my top number is a 3. My root is a 5, so the bottom number is a 5. So the 5th root of a to the 3rd is a to the 3/5. Similarly, if I had the 7th root of a squared, well, my base is an a, the power is a 2, the root's a 7, so I know that's going to be a to the 2/7. Now, I didn't throw this example in here, so I'm going to add one last example here at the end. Call this number 5. Let's say instead I had the 3rd root of a, but I'm taking that to the 7th power. Okay, I can rewrite this as a rational exponent as well. My power's on the outside this time, but 7's still my power. So I have a to the 7th power, and I'm taking the 3rd root of it, so it's 7/3. This would be my answer. Okay, so just remember, powers are on top, roots are on bottom.